If you've inherited a house and now you want to know what to do with it, this video is definitely for you. My name is Dave Payerchin, and for over 14 years, my team and I have been buying houses in and around Columbus, Ohio, all over central Ohio, and all across the entire state of Ohio, everywhere from Cleveland down to Cincinnati, from Akron and Canton to Toledo, over to Youngstown, back to Mansfield, and absolutely everything in between. One of the most common scenarios that we see is people who inherit a house and now you got some decisions to make. So let's talk about that. You can do really anything that you want with this particular house. Number one is you can get the house completely fixed up. If you have the money to do that, maybe that's an option for you. Most people that we speak with just want to sell the house as is. We'll talk about that in just a second, but let's pretend you're sitting on a lot of money. You want to get this house completely fixed up, handle all the clean out, do all that, get it in tip-top shape, and maybe list the property with a real estate agent. If that sounds like you, that's what you should do. If you want to manage the contractors and manage the handyman and do all that stuff, again, most people don't want to do that. It opens up a lot of risk and it wastes a bunch of time and it's very costly. I don't know if you've been to the Home Depot lately, but it's quite expensive to fix up a house, even small repairs. But regardless, if you got the money and you want to get it fixed up, maybe you should do that, and then you would list the house with an agent. Now, when you're listing it with an agent, they do a great job. I'm not against real estate agents, but they work with pretty much like a typical type of homeowner type buyer. That homeowner type of buyer, remember, they're using a bank loan where now the house has got to get appraised, it's got to get inspected, they might want to do an open house, there's a bunch of foot traffic. It could be a lot, it could be 6 months, 12 months before you finally get this thing sold when you're going the traditional route if you fixed it up and did that. Number two is you could make it a rental property. That would require you to fix up the house as well. Again, when you're fixing up a house, it does add risk to the equation because you're coming out of pocket, you are working with contractors, handyman, maybe you're doing it yourself. Believe me, even if you have all the talent in the world, I fully admire that. My goodness, is it going to take, well, if you're going to be the weekend warrior here, this thing might take years. I know as we get older, I'm 43 right now, probably you can agree with me here, the older we get, the less time we have, the less time we have to waste, that's for sure. If you were going to fix this thing up yourself, good luck to you. Maybe that's an option for you, maybe that's a dream come true, but most people, that ends up becoming a massive nightmare. Maybe you want to go through the fix-up and then get it rented out and make it a rental property for yourself. That's okay if that's the business you want to enter. I will let you know things aren't always like they appear on TV or you read in the book. I mean, now you're dealing with tenants and toilets and everything that comes with owning a rental property, but that is an option for you if you inherited the house. Now, selling the property in its as-is condition to a cash buyer like us is the most frequent option that most people do, simply because it's going to be the fastest, and like they say, time is money. So when you're selling the house in its as-is condition, you don't have to deal with any formal inspections, you're not dealing with a buyer that's working with some appraisals, you're not dealing with a realtor that is going to do open houses or anything like that. When you sell to a direct cash buyer like us, just like many people across Ohio do when they inherit a house, it's going to be the most convenient thing. All the controls left in your court. The ball's left in your court. We're going to buy the house in its as-is condition, which is nice. So no trips to the Home Depot, no pulling out the Windex and the paper towels. You don't got to do anything. You don't got to fix anything or clean anything or haul anything away. We're going to buy the house in its true as-is condition. And what allows us to buy the house in its as-is condition is we're not using a mortgage. We're not using any type of mortgage or bank or anything like that. This gives you the control. So if you want to close quickly, we don't need the bank to approve us. We're ready to go. So you can sell it as is, and then since we're a cash buyer, you can close quickly if that's what you want to do, or you can set up a closing date in the future. We can be flexible if that's what you want to do. So you do have options when you inherit a house, no doubt about it. You can fix it up and list it with a realtor, you can fix it up and rent it out, or you can just sell the property in its as-is condition, close whenever you want. You're going to get a fair price. And typically when you crunch the numbers, if you were to fix it up and all the time it takes and everything like that and all the costs and whatnot, when you sell it in its as-is condition, typically you're going to net more at the end of the day than if you would have fixed it up. If you sell it as is and close quickly, typically the numbers pencil out to be more than if you paid for the construction, paid for the commissions, paid for the holding costs and everything like that. So if you're interested in at least seeing what we can do for you, you have no obligations whatsoever. Give us a call. Let's talk through some options. And our number here is 614-300-5151, or you can visit us online at sellhousecolumbus.com. Now, I know Columbus is the website name, but we're all over. We're founded in Columbus. We started in Columbus. I'm from Cleveland originally. My soon-to-be wife is from Toledo. My business partner has ties to Youngstown. We're Ohio guys. We're Ohio people, so we're all over Ohio. And sellhousecolumbus.com, you can fill out a very simple form. We'll hop on the phone. And when we get on the phone, it's an easy conversation. We just need to know more about the house and know more about your timeline for wanting to close. So this way, we can accommodate your needs if you need something flexible or if you need something fast. And that's it. We're going to make you a fair cash offer on the house. If our offer works for you, great. We'll move forward. If our offer doesn't work for you, no crime, no foul. We'll simply shake hands, part as friends, move on. No big deal whatsoever. You have nothing to lose. There's no games, no gimmicks, no pressure. We're not a call center, everybody. We're here in Ohio. We're going to take care of you. We're going to treat you like a neighbor. We're not one of those companies or call centers that's texting you or, at random times at night saying they want to buy your house. Half the time they don't get your name right. It's like, be very careful with anything like that, call centers and things like that. We're local. We have tons of references and reviews to share with you as well. Very proud of what we do, and we'd love the opportunity to speak with you about your inherited house. So once again, our phone number 614-300-5151, or you can visit us online at sellhousecolumbus.com. My name is Dave Payerchin. I do look forward to speaking with you, and I look forward to working with you.